Opening a great rare here. We have Harpooner as well, Current, Legionnaire, Hypothesizzle, Gorgon, Vapors. Overall pretty deep pack. There's Gargoyle, so quite a few playables. But I'll be definitely taking this rare. And see where this white takes me. So in here we have Integrity Intervention. I'm mostly interested in the intervention part. You have Peacemaker if you wanted to go Selesnya, but I think I prefer Boros between these two cards. There's other couple of options here, but probably not for us, which is Whisper Agent. Recruit is pretty good, very aggressive, but I think I'd rather have the removal. And a pretty good removal as well. Okay, we have a really strong green card here. Other than that, so this would require us to splash, so either go Selesnya and maybe splash red for this, or take the removal. 5 mana, 5 damage to creature. I think I'd rather take the revival here and steer towards Selesnya, or at least be able to splash it or splash red. I've seen this card doing insane stuff and I just want to give it a try. Also, it's always good to pick up rares if you can. First of all, to try them out. Second of all, they are usually worth at least a little bit. Ionize, still here. We have a choice of Prey Upon, Wood Shaper, Luminous Bonds. I think it's clear Luminous Bonds. It allows us to stay open into Boros or Selesnya, and is still way more powerful than Prey Upon as a removal. The only thing with Luminous Bonds is the creature stays on board. So let's say it's a 2/3. I think it's a druid, sorry, that throws a card whenever you cast this creature. Luminous Bonds, of course, doesn't get rid of it, or at least not of the effect itself. That's where probably would want to have Prey Upon, but I think in most cases Luminous Bonds is better. So I'll be picking up here Luminous Bonds. So I'm still open towards any of the colors. Blade Instructor, Wood Shaper, or Centaur. Locksmith is just a 2-drop curve fill, I guess. So I'm not seeing any Boros cards. This will be the only Boros card here, and Selesnya seems to be open, considering these two. Between these specific two, I think I'd rather have the first Centaur over a first Wood Shaper. Though if I had, after picking up the Centaur, I get the choice again of these same two cards, I'll be taking Wood Shaper here, there. Interesting that Watcher in the Mist is still in the pack, in pick 5, but this pack seems pretty good. There is Notion Rain, Sonic Assault is decent, so maybe it was just a strong pack there. Okay, Selesnya is definitely open then. Very happily going to pick up the Cavalier here. Flower Flourish over Take Heart. There's a couple of other good cards here. There's the Blaze, Agent. Either the packs are really strong, or I don't know what I'm doing in this draft in the Guilds of Ravnica, because maybe I'm just picking wrong picks, undervaluing the cards. In here we have either Boros Guildgate to maybe enable splashing the intervention, or the Recruit. I think there is enough 2-drops I can pick up later. I'd rather have a fixing, because I would like to play this red here, this red card. This increases the amount of, if I play this, it increases the amount of multicolored card for the revival. So yeah, that's gonna be the pick here. Pretty clear. I can play the wall if I really have to. I'm just filling out my curve, but probably this card's gonna end up in my sideboard. So for the time being, I have 4 multicolored cards. So Revival is already on its way to be a really good card. Okay, I'm picking up this Peacemaker here. There's several. This is the pack I opened, I believe, or no, it's not. It's the second pack. There's still a couple of good cards here, like Agent. Locket is okay. Guild pack, the Glaive is okay in the Guildgate deck. So number of multicolored creatures or cards increases. Okay, we have another pick at the centaur. So now I have to start picking up some low creatures. Okay, this Wield. Great, more multicolored. Now I have to definitely fill out my curve. Sure, the consideration for splashing. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the first pack. We got 2 pretty good rares. Then we have some removal here in the form of Bonds and the Integrity, and now we're picking up this Bomb. I've had this played many times against me, and it was always really good. So worth of noting here, the wording here is kind of unexpected. Usually people would see 3 target creatures get +3/+3 until end of turn. But if it was worded that way, you'd have to choose 3 different ones. This allows you to choose the same creature twice or even 3 times. So this can be basically 9 damage on an unblocked creature, or you can trade this card for like 2 blockers and deal 3 damage additional, or just make the attack able to overcome 3 blockers and kill all 3 of them, and all for 6 mana. Another option is the Unicorn here, but I think we need to lower the curve, but I'm not gonna pass on this Bomb. Okay, 3 reasonably strong blue cards here. There's Statue I could splash possibly off of Guildgate. There's this Wall or the District Guard. There's small consideration for the Selesnya Guildgate here, but the thing is I might have to start picking up smaller creatures to power out my Convokes, and I think I'd rather have this Vine because it replaces itself. The Disregard is usually does nothing on the board later on. This always does something. So even though it's a really weak pick here, I think I need it for my deck to get the curve where it's supposed to be in a Selesnya deck. Okay, we have here Fight of Equinauts, Luminous Bonds or Prey Upon. Once again, we have a choice between Bonds and Prey Upon, and once again, I'll choose Bonds. We have another Peacemaker here. It's a good card for Selesnya because we can go late game and then we can overpower our opponent with either card advantage using the Vivid Revival, or in the air with the Light of the Legion, or just with the pumps. So this gives us a bit more staying power. It's also So because of the life gain, but also because it's a decent 3/3 creature for 3. In here we have Siege Worm or Canopy. I think I'd rather have a card I will probably definitely main deck. So I'll take a Siege Worm here. I really need to pick up some smaller creatures here. Okay, that would be a good time to pick up Scout over Prey Upon. So it's either Scout or the Recruit, but I think I prefer the Scout. So they both have a kind of offensive ability in that they makes it much difficult to block them, but I think Scout overall is better because this late game doesn't do anything while Scout still can fly over. So I'll be taking the Scout here. There is a consideration for Generous Stray, however it's a 3 mana. While good, I think I prefer the Scout here. Okay, we have a good 2-drop, another good 2-drop that we need. There's Surgeon, Haunted Witness, and Scout. There's also a Dissident, which gets pretty good late game. Well, not good. It does something in the late game. I think I'll take the Scout here over the Witness. So I've been really positively surprised about how good the Witness is in this format. There's a lot of 1 toughness creatures, and you can always maybe that's the reason why I should take it here. It can trade with 2 1 toughness creatures. Okay, Blade Instructor or Ceratok. I don't think I'm gonna play the Blade Instructor, so Ceratok it is. I could also pick up the Guild Gate. At the moment I have 19 playables, so maybe I'd rather pick up the Guild Gate here. I already have enough finishers, I don't need Ceratok. And this allows me to splash maybe something if later on. Yeah, I'll take the Guild Gate here. Worth to note, we have already 4 Guild Gates. Yeah, Prey Upon here. Canopy for sideboard over the District Guard. Whatever. This might be actually... I saw people playing this a couple of times, and while I don't like this card, I think it's not unplayable. Okay. So now we have a choice here. We have a Pet Collector, Indrik, Thorn Companions. And I think the fact that Indrik is basically a removal, I will be picking it up. So Pet Collector will be better for our curve, of course. We need more lower casting cost creatures to be able to power out the Convoke spells. However, the fact that this is a 6 mana for 4, that's, well, not great, because for 6 mana we have usually like a 6/4 or 6/6. But the fact that it is able to kill something is pretty strong. Our deck is pretty heavy on the late game, but we do have some Convokes, so that at least saves us a little bit. In here we have a Ceratok as the only card we could possibly play. We can pick up the Guild Gate in case we wanted to place the intervention, so that's probably what I'm gonna take here. Very disappointing pack for us. I don't think Ceratok is something I want. I want something lower on the curve now, although now we are being gifted by the random generator with the Cavalier. Interesting that the rare is still here. It's even worth 3 tickets, so, but I think I'd rather have a Cavalier here. It's a really strong card. 4 mana, 4/4 vigilance is pretty good already, even though it's difficult to cast, but the die ability means that you're always gonna be have card advantage out of it. So now we have a choice here, actually. There's a champion, really strong, very good in the late game. Or we could pick up the Clarion on the splash. We also have Luminous Bonds, number 3. But I think the effect of the Clarion is unique in that it allows us to deal with smaller creatures while we power out when we power out our bigger creatures. I might consider this splashing. Also, the fact that it gives lifelink is not something you should not even take a closer look at. So that's what I pick up here over the champion and bonds. I think this is a very difficult pick, and I would imagine if you ask 10 different people, there's going to be pretty equal split of how people what people pick there. In here we have a choice of between Witness and Pax Favor, pretty much, and I'll go with the cheaper creature. There's another Centaur, Prey Upon, or Guildgate. So at this point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bigger creatures. So it's possible that Prey Upon is actually playable. I don't think I want any more Convokes, any more big creatures. We have way too many already, so I'll take the Prey Upon here. Over the Selesnya Guildgate probably would be the second pick if I were to go here again. You have to start cutting cards already. This can be probably counted as a land because of the flower ability, so you can play 16 lands. This is probably the most likely card I would play in this deck out of all these. But probably not something I'm looking to play with. I think the Witness is better in this deck than the Marshal, even though Selesnya tends to go wide. Mostly because Witness, the role of this 1-drop is that it trades with opponent's X1 creature. Okay, I'll sideboard the Fog. So, and Witness is better for trading than the Marshal, and on attack it has similar role. So let's say you attack with more creatures, you create a token, but most likely the Marshal dies in the process. And if that's the case, then Hunted Witness does exactly the same. If it dies, it creates a token. So I think Hunted Witness is better in this kind of deck. We pick up another Boros Guildgate to make sure that we definitely are going to splash the Integrity and Intervention. I might consider playing this actually with the 4 Guildgates we have, 5 now. Recruit is a decent 2-drop. It's more on the aggressive side though. Pax Favor as a consideration, and some random cards. Okay, so what are we cutting here? Definitely not cutting the Vivid Revival. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 really good. Well, maybe 8 really good. These are just decent. 9 even. So I don't think I'm going to be playing this. It's aggressive. I'm not going to be playing aggressive here. I'll probably cut the walls. So go a little bit. I think I have to play more 2-drops, more early drops at least. Okay, let's split this. It's a pity I don't have the create 2 1/1s. Would be exactly the card my deck needs. I might cut 1 Prey Upon. We already have 2 Luminous Bonds. We have this. We have the Clarion. So probably cutting this. I'm not sure about the Sergeant. we would have five guild gates, so it would always be a 5 mana 3/3 double strike. But I think we have already enough big creatures that this is, although it's amazing with Bounty of Might, can single-handedly kill the opponent. Attack for 24 double strike, for 12 double strikes, so 24. So let's keep it there for a moment, but I'll probably be cutting. So yeah, okay, this is the weakest card at the moment. So we have 23. Because of the flower, I want to play one more. It's gonna be probably the value wall. We have 1, 2, 3 convoke cards. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I think this is reasonable. We have some good middle game and good end game. We are defensive at the beginning. We have removal. I think it seems decent. So we definitely are playing the Boros Guild Gates. Definitely playing Selesnya Guild Gates. I'm not sure about the Locket though. This might be the reason to play the Lockets. However, I have a flower and Guild Gates already, so maybe that's enough. So let's sort it by color. These are white, so we are fairly even, which is good. We have already 3 effectively plains, so we have 11 lands, 14, so 7 forests, 4 plains, 7 forests, 4 plains. That way we have 7, 9 green sources and 4, 7, 9 white sources and 3 red sources. I think that's good enough. Okay, I think that's the deck. Yeah, that's a good keep. We need a forest to be able to play the Conclave Cavalier. I can Boros Guildgate. I have the intervention to bridge us to the late game. Same for bonds. Okay. That is something I can maybe even trade with a scout. We have an attack for 1 and pass, which is good. Okay, so this doesn't help us casting Cavalier, so I could either skip this turn by playing Guildgate and invest into the late game, or just play the Scout to be able to trade here. The reason why I'm considering trading Scout here is because we have a lot of ground beaters, and we don't want them to die to the Poisoner, and we don't have any creatures that I can cast off of this, so I think I'll do this here. Still looking for a forest. Okay, that's close enough. I'll cast it here, and next turn I'll be casting Cavalier off of plains. Rat. I think I'll be discarding the Boros Guildgate. I already have mana for almost for everything here, and except for the Indrik, but I'll assume I will get the lands later on for it. I'd rather keep everything we have here in my hand. So this was likely the card my opponent drew because he didn't cast it last turn. Okay, let's cast this green, green, white, white. Destroy target creatures through Veil too. I think I'm fine even trading here if he plays a creature like for 2 creatures, or but I think considering the hand we have, I'd rather Luminous Bonds and Witness to start getting aggressive here. Alternatively, I can, if there is something, if he double blocks, I can Intervention and kill the other one. Okay. My opponent decided to do that, which I'm happy with. So I'm definitely attacking here. I should probably keep the Flourish if possible, but if I don't draw any lands anytime soon, I should probably use the Flower ability to be able to utilize the Indrik. But for now, I'm happy just waiting and see how it goes. I still have some interaction on board. I have reasonable board as well. Depending how this turn, this and next turn works, I'll start, and I might start considering using the Flower ability to ensure the 5th land drop, and then possibly a 6th if I need to. Okay, we have this, so let's attack with all of them, because these have vigilance, so that I can use them to attack and to convoke the Centaur. If my opponent has the -4/-4, so be it. I still have action in my hand. If my opponent plays a creature, I'm killing my opponent because I can... That's not gonna be enough, but almost killing. Spider, okay, so 2 creatures effectively, most likely. Although it's for 2 only, so maybe he will miss. In which case I Luminous Bonds and swing. Yeah, he missed. We did draw the 5th land. Yeah, I will Luminous Bonds it and swing in for 9. And that's gonna be the game. Yep, opponent scoops. So we're playing against Golgari. I don't think there's gonna be any flyers. I don't think I want to prey upon here. I don't need any early creatures or fog or pumps or walls. I think I'm good the way it is. On the draw, is there any consideration? Definitely this not on the draw. This would be a better card on the play, if anything. I think I'm good the way it is, and let's go with this. Yeah, we have a 1-drop, we have 3-drop, 4-drop, and 5-drop. We just need to draw land. Yeah, I'll be keeping this. Since I don't have a 2-drop or didn't draw a 3rd land, I think I can wait with the Witness here and cast it on next turn. I don't think the early damage I could get in, like the 1 or 2, makes any difference. Okay, we have a... So this is why the Witness is really good. Better than the other 1-drop. Okay, apparently we are not drawing lands. this time around. Sure. We just need a third land and we'll be able to block this with the Peacemaker. Okay, we are not drawing lands. I will be probably blocking and pumping here. Just to play out cards from our hand, because next turn if I don't draw a land again, I don't want to discard. Doesn't make any sense. And this, at least, is a card for card trade. Integrity. Okay. The Brazilian bats. So I could either Luminous Bonds here to prolong the game, or just start curving out here. I think I'd rather gain the life here and offer a race. Given how this looks like at the moment, I might even attack here, because this can block the lifelinker, can block the flyer anyway, so might as well attack. It's 1 free damage. Yeah, I'm taking the 3 here. Okay, we managed to draw the land. Now I have the option of attacking with this and casting Centaur. I think I prefer to go on the offensive, seeing how my opponent is not really doing much. So I'll be attacking with the Centaur and casting the other Centaur, the bigger one. I prefer to trade the damage here over, but developing my board over just shutting down the bats. Besides, this is my only removal at the moment, and if he plays something bigger or better, I'd rather have the option of casting it later. I will bite. I still have plenty of power in hand, and Revival allows me to return it if I need it. He might have the -2/-2, I assume. No, just a bluff. Oh, he does have it, okay. So now this stops our attacks. So question is, do we Luminous Bonds now? Or should I just Wood Shaper and try to get something bigger? I think I prefer taking Wood Shaper route here. I still have plenty of life. I have even more life here. And I can make the Vivid Revival even better. So we have 5 mana at the moment. We have an option of taking the Legion to go for much stronger play, but still something I cannot cast at the moment. But given the texture of our hand and the board, I think this game is going to take a while. And because of this, I'd rather have a stronger card. Next turn, I might finally decide to cast the Bonds. Yeah, I think I take the Legion, Light of the Legion here. Okay. It also allows me to block the bats. I'm taking 3 here. Something big. Okay. I am not super afraid of it. I think I just... So my opponent has 2 cards. Played Deadweight so far. Didn't have 5 mana earlier to be able to cast the Destroy Creature Surveil. I think I just Light of Legion here. Double block the 4/4 here. I'm okay trading with both. This one gives me a soldier, and this one gets me a 3rd multicolored card in the graveyard, at which point I can Vivid Revival it. Yeah, so let's go with this. And if my opponent does not attack, I can attack with Centaur and the Legion next turn. Okay, Gargoyle with no stuff. I could trade these 2, but I think I'm gonna Luminous Bonds the Gargoyle, as it then enables me to attack with these 2, making this a 4/4. The reason is because then he can only deal 4 damage to the Mentor here. So Luminous Bonds on this. Attack with these 2. Mentor into a 4/4. Sure, I'll replace it and do the same attacks next turn. My opponent can attack us, but it's not a route to win against me here, I think. Next turn, unless I draw something, I'll be casting the Revival. And I'll be able to get rid of this bats with a intervention, is it called? Yes. Okay, something big. Spider. Okay, so our attacks are stopped unless I bounce this and have a +2/+2. So if he attacks, I can do that because I have enough mana to be able to do both. Alternatively, I keep it on defense and just try to win on value. So the thing is that this doesn't mentor anything because of the spider anymore. So the turn after I can try pumping the peacemaker and intervention into dead to allow us to attack again. So board at the moment is, well, it's not equal. It's my opponent's board is worse, but this spider is blocking me pretty well. So I'm probably slightly ahead, even though blocked, but the fact that I have still 3 good cards in hand mean I'll be able to most likely win this game. Have to remember that Siege Worm is on the bottom of the deck, as well as the wall, because of the Sumala. So our other bigger options is the Indrik that fights when it comes into play. Yeah, my opponent knows I have integrity here. Okay, that's another route I can go with. Give my creatures +2/+2. But first let's cast all the creatures we have in hand. I should probably left mana for this, but yeah, definitely that was a mistake. Should have cast the Convoke a little better. I'll take the 3 here, I don't mind. Troll. Yeah, Troll is pretty good. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, so I can't cast this and intervention, but I can cast Flourish and Integrity on whatever this is blocking. 1, 4, 8, 10, 15, 18, plus 12 is 30. So that's lethal. My opponent blocks 1. I take 9, 12, 13. If my opponent attacks back. If my opponent has +9/+9, then I'm dead. Opponent has 1, 2, 3 creatures in graveyard for the troll. I think I'll just go for it here. I know I'm not winning, but just make my opponent do the counting. I'll mentor. It's gonna be 6, so probably this guy. Make it a 7, in case my opponent wants to block the rich guy. Attack with the Witness allows me to create a token for blocks if my opponent blocks it. And I had a +2/+2 if to kill the spider if he blocks anything else. Like except for this one. The only good block opponent has here. Everything else is pretty bad block. And here maybe, yeah. But okay, I'll be pumping it. If that's the block my opponent makes. And this will enable me attacks later on. If this is the block, my opponent takes 14 and 9, 23. And I'm killing the spider here with the integrity. Okay, he's probably gonna discard creature here. Otherwise this block doesn't make any sense. I'm okay if he discards a creature here. I just want to make sure I kill the spider here. Surprisingly, my opponent just traded there. Okay. Desperate attack. Okay. He might go for the spider again. Jump here this turn. But it might be too slow because I'll be attacking with everything. He can jump here, take 7. Or 8 actually, because of the mentor. So it's 4, 7, 8. Yeah. So he has to take something to block with. In which case I will just... Oh, okay. That solves the problem. Oh no. Why does it always happen to me? Okay, I'll have to do it next turn then. This one definitely was my mistake, but... I don't think I'm losing this anyway, because I have the same attack again. Or no, I don't have the same attack. He has 3 blockers. But now this is a 5/5 already, so I can trade. And yeah, I'm still good with that. Flying this guy. If I were to... He'll be taking 2 creatures. 3, 5. He has an attack. He has to block this one here to trade. Possibly discard a creature. And block here. 4. I think attack with one of them. One of the centaurs. To grow it into a 4/4. To be able to... get it through the Golgari. That's not a great block, because then he jumps here. Sure, he has to block here, I guess. Oh no, he wants to do this like this. Okay. I don't think it's a good idea to get rid of the flyer so easily. Okay, that's even weirder. My opponent's on 3, has to champ the flyer, And let's put the box here, and I attack for 5 with the mentor. Worm, okay. That's not lethal, but at least threatening a little bit. So what happens now? He jumps here, blocks here, trades here, takes 1. Am I dead on the swing back? I might be. I think I just attack with this guy. Oh, the lack of attack was actually might come to bite me. Lock it. He could crack it and throw the poisoner guy. And I don't think there's any answer for flyers for 1 black mana. Or maybe -X/-X. However, he has 2 mana. 1, 2, 3 creatures only. My opponent is thinking here. I think this Selesnya deck is pretty good. At least it played really well. My opponent would be already dead if I didn't skip that 1 attack with everything. Okay, that is a bit of an answer there, I guess. So what happens when I attack with everything? He has 2 blocks, and I kill him. So all I have to do is just not skip the attack here, and I don't kill him. So I just attack with a flyer here, I guess. So he blocks here, trades here. Yeah, just the flyer. And I will pay. I'll play 1 more creature. So this time, even if my opponent plays a creature, I think it's lethal. Oh, he's gonna gain some life again. That is annoying. Back to 7 again, so we are in the same situation pretty much because the board hasn't changed due to this 4/4s. So I'm just attacking with the flyer again. And go to 4 again. Sure. So it's attack with the flyer again, I think. Okay, we're having an action. I think I'll be... I think I'm trading here. With the 3 casting cost card, if in case he has the destroy creatures with casting cost 3 or less. Okay, 6/6 dummy. Okay, what does this mean? I can deal 3 damage to all creatures, killing my own creatures, or I can give myself lifelink. It's a sorcery, so not an instance. I can do blocks. Opponent has 0 cards in hand. This is a 10/10 next turn. That would be a dumb to cast it, and the lifelink doesn't matter here at the moment. Yes, I'd like to pay for it. My opponent's on 1. It's interesting, I haven't seen a single guild gate from my opponent, and he's playing the gargoyle. There's only 15 cards left in his deck. Yeah, desperate attack, I think it is. What can I do here? This is a trample guy. I think this saves me the most here, and I have to double block this to hope. I'm taking 5, 6 if he pumps with a creature in hand. Yeah, this game would be over much earlier if I didn't skip the attack there. But so be it. So he can have either this 3/2 flash guy, in which case I have to give flying, or he might have the destroy target flyer, in which case I have to not give it flying. What is more likely? More likely is the destroy target flyer. So I will just attack not flying here. You might have also untapped all creatures and they gain indestructible. So I think I give it flying. Is there a point in attacking here? I can block next turn, but this is not gonna save me anyway, because I'll be taking 5, so it's better to attack in case he has some kind of removal for this. And I establish I am giving it flying. Because of the untap creatures and gain hexproof. Okay. Yeah, no lands. It's a mulligan. That's a good hand. I need the planes to be able to play the Cavalier. My opponent also mulligan to 6. We're topping the land, the planes especially. We have no plays until turn 4, but we are on the play, and it's possible we're playing against a slow Dimir or EZ, which is fairly slow usually. No plays. Now we have to play around maybe Disdainful Stroke, but I think I'm fine getting it countered. I have the Revival for it, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the Legion. Agent, sure. There's a good card, good trade here available for me. Well, not trade. Good play here. I don't think I'm blocking, although that would require him to have that 3/2 flash guy if he doesn't have a normal one. Okay, so no attacks there. He has a good block here, double block to be specific. I need 1 more mana to be able to do something. Yeah. I have mono 6 drops in my hand, except for the Revival that doesn't achieve anything. But once I do get a land, I have a series of very good plays here. Okay, splashing is at top of Locket, though most likely splashing black. Although no, I don't know. It's odd to splash black here. Yeah, the mist is very well positioned here against me. I could cast this and attack, or I could just, if I attack, he double blocks. Yes, I can kill the crab as well with a Clarion here, but I would be also killing my tokens. Alternatively, I can attack. If he blocks with the mist, I can cast the Clarion, and if he attack and he double blocks here, I might be okay with this exchange of Darkblade Agent for Cavalier because I have two 2/2s. Although this card is not gonna do. I think I'll just pass here. I'm just playing into getting the Conclave Cavalier into my graveyard to be able to revive it with the Clarion as well. Okay, Ral is it? Viceroy. That's a card, I guess. I might have to cast this here. If I don't draw a land, I do draw a land. So I think I'm casting Light of the Legion here. So how does this game look? I think I'm casting Light of the Legion here. Next turn I can cast this, grow this, swing in. Yeah. I'm just hoping my opponent doesn't have a removal here. But, well, considering he is playing blue-black, interesting he's splashing the Ral off of Locket. Interesting choice, though he can still crack the Locket with 4 blue here. Okay, he's sticking 4 answers. Still getting rid of lands. Okay. This should scare my opponent at least a little bit. I didn't realize this has Surveil. So in here I might actually consider blocking here. sphere, yeah, expected that. I think I trade here. I really need to kill the Ral here. Then I'll double attack with the tokens and Indrik the crab. So they both attack Ral. Post combat, I'll be casting Indrik on the crab if he blocks with it. If he just blocks with the Wall of Mist, I'll kill it as well. I was considering casting it before, but I don't even have mana for it. Okay, I'm happy with this block. I Indrik the crab. It's 6 mana. Yeah, the Ral off of Guildgate and Locket is kind of good. Still not killing my knight with it. Digging for more stuff. He's gonna be on 8 though, so that's definitely scary already. As yeah, the ultimate is backbreaking. Okay. What do we do here? I can pump +2/+2, but this is gonna be game over for me. I don't think I can recover from that effect here. I cannot kill anything. Yeah, there's no point of prolonging this game. Okay, what do we have here then? I don't think I saw any flyers. Enchantments, I did see he might have flyers since he's playing blue. And this kills also the Pokeball sphere. Prey upon is reasonable. Let's sort by convert mana cost. We don't need the Portcullis Vine. My opponent is not aggressive. Playing more for a long game. The Clarion didn't seem to be doing much. In which case I'll play the second Prey upon, as I can attack and then Prey upon again. Similar to how I played the Indrik this game. I think that's how I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I'll be on the play, so hopefully be able to avoid Ral. That's a good hand. A bit slow because of the how our lands are, but the thing is that I'll be able to cast this on turn 4 if I do draw a 4th land. And if I don't, I can always flower. I'd rather have red open here, though my red spell is 4 mana, so it doesn't matter much. Okay, turn 3 I'll be Centaur. Turn 4 Centaur. Okay, he has red mana already. White, green, white. So if my opponent wants to play a fair game here, it's not gonna be a... I clearly clicked it. I don't know. I don't want to skip my attack again. Okay, no counter. Next turn, if I draw a land, I'll be able to cast both of those. My opponent might have the -4/-4 to everything, but then I'll have tokens. So I should not be playing around this trick. Okay, this is gonna be a fun game. Fun for me, not for my opponent. Sure. Let me cast another one then. My opponent discarded the gargoyle. How about a second one? Order in the Mist, sure. Do I want to trade this for 8 damage? Considering I have this, I might. And this. Or I can crush and canopy this. Yeah, that was game. I think this is what I want to keep. The canopy was good there. So that was a good sideboard there. Play upon would have been good as well, because I could Cavalier onto the 3/4 flyer. So that's how I'm keeping it. Yeah, that's keepable. I have all the colors. Though I can't intervention cast. Worth to note. Oh, now I'll be able to, but I'll be casting Beetle on turn 2 most likely. I need to get some damage in early. Okay, I think it's gonna be discarding either the Centaur or the intervention. This is uncommon. Yeah, intervention makes sense. Okay, we are Monoboros Guild Gates. I might be losing this game because of that. Okay. I need to stop drawing lands. Yeah, shouldn't have played the land before combat. Now my opponent knows I'm not gonna play the 4/4 Vigilance. fire. Yeah. So we cannot attack anymore. I'm not sure how his deck wins against Boros. But then I might have problem winning against him, especially with this kind of draw. So the +9/+9 would be fine here. Center is okay. I prefer playing Guildgate and cast this off of Convoke here. I have to pay white, okay, because I probably cast this off for red. Guild Mage, yeah. This guy has Vigilance, so that's fun. Good news is my opponent has 2 cards, although he has discarded the Drake, so that's interesting, at least. Okay, my opponent gets in here. I would hope he has a follow-up to this. No. I will attack with everything. I'm not sure what my opponent is planning here. Maybe he thinks I have something in hand, so he has to start racing. Okay, that's going to be removal here, I assume. Which I'm fine with. I have another 4/4 Vigilance here. Sure. He has Surveil there. Discards his Locket. Surprised, sort of, I think. I would hope he keeps it. Ah, wrong part of the turn for that. Okay. I'm hoping to get some prey upon value out of it. Trading with some 4, like 6/4 or something. At the very least, I could. My opponent races me 3 versus 2. Actually, can make it not untap, but I think it's better to surveil here. Has no cards in hand. I have 3, though I have 3 lands. So that's bad news. I have already 2 cards in graveyard, multicolored. And I get another Guildgate, and I will attack. I'm fine trading here. Guild Mage if he wants to trade for the Beetle, but I highly doubt that. We are on par with life. Yeah, Surveil. He's probably digging to the Ral, and then he casts it and makes this unblockable and untap, not untap. I really need to draw something other than lands. So far I had 5 non-lands and 9 lands, so not the best ratio. Is it Ral? No, Leapfrog. So my opponent's going to go on the aggressive side. Okay, very aggressive. Okay. I could trade 5 damage for 5 damage. I think this is what I have to Luminous Bonds here. However, what are the chances my opponent does not... 2 damage, I mean, because he blocks here, of course. 2 damage for 5 damage. What are the chances he does not... So let's say that he does not have a spell, then he doesn't have any attack if I keep the Beetle and Peacemaker. So I think I'd rather keep it this way. And play Forest here. If he has a spell then. Okay, Gargoyle. It's a 5/5 here. He does not have mana for Surveil. Prey Upon. Yeah, I was thinking about it already. So what do I do with this? I could wait for a pump, where I pump this guy and then Prey Upon. If he has a spell, I'm taking 8. He has a chance of surveilling before his draw step to make this more possible. I don't think I can. I think I have to kill the Leapfrog here and to ensure this happening, but I'm not in a good position at the moment. I don't want to die to it because of a spell. Maybe I should eventually start playing lands. 4, 5, 1, 2, yeah. In case I draw the return 3 cards, so then I can use the intervention here. Have enough mana to cast it and the intervention the same turn. Yeah, I'm here on 3-turn clock. Agent is doesn't really matter. Doesn't change anything. Okay. We're back in the game, I think. Though my opponent is surveilling each turn. So at some point it will start to matter. The +9/+9 is still very good. He put 2 cards on top of library. Okay. I'll take 2. I need to draw something good here. Okay. Do I just attack here? No, I cannot attack here. I just hope my opponent attacks with everything here, I guess. Or unblockable. Sure. That's good follow-up. Yeah, that's what he surveilled on top. Okay, you're dying here. I'm just gonna show my opponent the card I drew. Alright. Thanks for watching.